welcome back to the channel. This video is something a little bit different. This is something I mentioned in my previous video that I was going to do. I've been meaning to do this for a while. As anybody that knows me on social media or that knows me in person, that knows I'm a massive movie buff, collect movies as well as I do music and music items, like, you know, and that as well. So I'm big into movies. So with the whole thing going on with the Metal Lords movie being released on Netflix, not a bad movie, great soundtrack. It's not a bad movie. I just started thinking about movies, mainstream movies that had metal songs in them. They mightn't necessarily be metal movies, completely metal movies. There is going to be a few of those, a few obvious ones as well. But there's a few movies here just that had metal, one or two metal songs in them, and just you might have remembered them, or you might just remember the movie from the bloody song. So so obviously I haven't got every movie going, so I just wanted to show you movies that I had. So I've got about 15 films here just with metal songs in them. And I'll probably no surprises here, but yeah, maybe you can let me know if you think of anything else that had metal songs in them. I tried to stay away from Don't Fear the Reaper because you could have that in every horror film that's going. So I sort of stayed away from that one, obviously. So I tried to keep it metal. Most of it's nearly metal. But yeah, I'll let you know as we go. I have a list on the floor of dates of the movies, just because dates mightn't be brilliant on, or mightn't be. So I just have to look down for the dates if you're wondering what the hell he's looking at. So okay, so let's start off first. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Maybe you can guess what the song is before I tell you what it is. So the first movie I picked off my shelves was Black Hawk Down from 2001. Great war movie about the civil war in Somalia, Mogadishu. Great movie. Hope this is shining all right. So yeah, so from Black Hawk Down, we had a bit of Fate No More. Fate No More was Falling to Pieces was in this song, this film. It was one of the opening scenes where they were just getting into the helicopters and that sort of thing. So yeah, so a bit of Fate No More in Black Hawk Down. Next time you watch that movie, just try to remember it. I'll just chuck them on the floor. Bang. Okay, up next from 2018. Bit of a controversial movie. A lot of people didn't like it because it didn't say what it was going to do. It was meant to be. I'll show you what it is. So this is Lords of War from 2000 and Lords of Chaos, Lords of War. There you go. It's a good start. So Lords of Chaos from 2018. So this is the story of well, it's meant to be the story of mayhem and all the church burnings, or the whole black metal thing in Norway in the 90s. It's not a bad movie. It's not the best movie in the world. Of a rock perspective, it's good because there's great music in it, and it's a whole young metalheads and stuff. But if you're watching it for the full mayhem story, I believe it's way off and that. But so yeah, great soundtrack. You've got Accept, you've got Battery, you've got Mayhem, you've got loads of black metal. But another track that was on it was for me Holy Terror, Do Unto Others. Great trash song by Holy Terror, so that featured in that movie as well. Good movie if you haven't seen it, but like I say, it's not what we hoped for. Okay, up next from 2002. So we have a little bit of everybody's favourite, Vin Diesel. So this is Triple X. I'm sure you've seen the movie. Vin Diesel, snowboarder or extreme sports person, becomes a secret agent, yeah, as they do. So yeah, it's okay if you're into a bit of action and that sort of shit, like, you know, James Bond done bad. This is the movie for you. Good soundtrack as well, but standout track on this, also featured in the film they did as well. I don't know why I'm showing you the insides of a bloody Blu-ray, but I am. So you had Firefly, hope I said that right, by Rammstein. Good song. Just looking out, there's a cat running past my window. Yeah, so good song. Okay of a movie. Second one with Ice Cube was pretty poor, but watchable. Think of that sort of cheese. Okay, from 1987. This is a well-known one. This is one you're definitely going to know. This is from my Elm Street Freddy collection. So this is Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, done by the great Dokken, class song. Into the Fire, also Dokken featured in, I think, in the same movie as well. Dokken sort of featured in a lot of the early Freddy movies. So Wes Craven was obviously a fan. So Dokken, yeah, Dream Warriors, good song. It's another movie I'm sure you've seen. Okay, next one is a kind of a heavy metal movie. Featured guest appearance by Gene Simmons and a quick guest appearance by Ozzy. So it's looking down for the date. Yeah, 1986. So this is only have it on DVD. The Blu-ray is pretty expensive at the moment. Oh, at the moment, but it always has been. It says the original death metal movie, but nothing to do with death metal, obviously. So this is a Fastway album. Well, album, yeah. Fastway done all the music for this. Fast Eddie Clark. So this is Fastway. This is Trick or Treat. What I keep saying, Fastway. So yeah, not a great movie. It was great when you're in your teens. You watch it back now, it's all right. Some good music in it. It's okay of a movie. I'd say it's better than Lords of Chaos or Lords of Metal Lords. I will get that name right. There's so many of them sound the same, but yeah. So lots of Fastway tracks on. Title track's great. It's a great album. It's a great album to have all around Halloween time in your house. If you're a rocker or a metaler or whatever you want to call it. Okay, up next. What year was this one? 1989 horror. Another Wes Craven. Wes Craven seems to like his rock and metal in his movies. So a bit of a cult classic. This Shocker. No More Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah. So could have went for the obvious track on this and played No More Mr. Nice Guy, the Alice Cooper cover by Megadeth. But no, I chose. There's a great Bonfire song on this. The German band Bonfire. The song is called Sword and Stone. Sorry, Sword and Stone. Great song. You'll recognize it if you watch the movie again. You'll hear it. You go, yeah, that's definitely Bonfire. Good hard rock band, Bonfire. So yeah, good movie. Shocker. If you haven't seen it, it's by no means a shocker, but it is a good movie. Definitely worth checking out if you're new to it. What age was it? 1989. Okay, this is one that I did mention. Movie I mentioned in my last video because I was showing the Hallows Eve album. So from 1986, this is River's Edge. This has sort of inspired me to do it because I remember when I heard the Hallows Eve album, I remember Lethal Tendencies, the track, and it was in this movie. Great movie. Crispin Glover, Keanu Reeves, Ione Skye is in it as well. You might know her from John Cusack movies. And Dennis Hopper's in it as well. Great actor, obviously. A murder in a small town, and a cover up that followed. Great soundtrack. This soundtrack features a lot of Metal Blade bands. Slayer are in it, Fates Warning are in it. As I said, Hallows Eve are in it. Really, really good. Good movie to watch. If you're bored yet, sorry. I'm rushing through these anyway. Okay, up next from 2001, a bit of cheese from Mark Wahlberg and Jennifer Aniston. One of the friends, Rachel, is it? Yeah. So this is the story of I want to be a rock star. I became a rock star. Obviously by the title, I think it might have been loosely based on the Tim Ripperone story with Judas Priest. So I believe, could be wrong on that, but I think it is. This features a couple of actual musicians in it. I think Jeff Pilson from Dokken, and there's one or two other things. What do you call him? Ozzy's guitar player. Zach Wilde, I think he's in this movie as well, as far as I remember. But yeah, most of this soundtrack was done by the band Steel Prophet. So I chose We All Die Young, the first Mark Wahlberg song, first one he sings in the movie. Very good. All the Steel Prophet songs are great. They do a cover of Long Live Rock and Roll. And this movie also features a cameo appearance by Miles Kennedy, as you know, from Alter Bridge and Slash. What year did I say this was? 2001, so I'm not sure how big Miles Kennedy was 21 years ago that he got the cameo in this. But yeah, so yeah, it's a bit of a cheesy movie, but it's okay. It's watchable. Okay, up next, something, I've got a double here. Double movie by the double band as well. So from 2009, and then the 10th anniversary, the second movie was released. So first up in 2009, I have this on 4K because I love this movie. Some of my favourite actors, Woody Harrelson. Absolutely love him. So this is Zombieland. Please don't say there's shines on these. So this is Zombieland. Zombie comedy, as you know. Absolutely brilliant. Don't know who directed this. Ruben Fleischer, but he's a great director. I love the way this is made. Great soundtrack on this. Opening song is by Metallica, For Whom the Bell Tolls, from Night of Lightning, obviously. Great. The opening sequence of this movie is fantastic. Great comedy, great zombie comedy, great fun, start to finish. You got a great cast in it. Really, really good movie. So yeah, as I said, 10 years later in 2019, they released the second Zombieland. What's it called? Double Tap. Same cast, a little bit older, obviously, but not just as good as the first one, but still has loads of good laughs and good zombie comedy. So this also featured Metallica in this, and this time they featured Master of Puppets in one of the opening scenes as well. So cool to have the metal playing with the zombies going ape. So yeah, so that was a bit of fun too. A few more movies, not many more. I'm enjoying this because I don't get to talk about movies too much, and I never featured them on my channel. Okay, up from 1990, yeah. So this is the sequel to the fantastic Gremlins. This is Gremlins 2, the new batch. You'll probably all know that Slayer, Angel of Death, featured in this. One of the transformations of one of the Gremlins into a spider, I think it was, or the spider or the bat. But yeah, great song. Also featured in this was Surprise You're Dead from Fate No More. That's the second track from the real thing that I featured in this video. But yeah, once again, I'm showing you a Blu-ray for some reason. But yeah, not near as good as the original movie, but still has a few laughs in it. Christopher Lee's in it as well, the great Christopher Lee. So yeah, horror comedy again. A lot of horrors seem to feature metal stuff for some, well, not for some reason, but for the obvious reason. Okay, up from 2017, the remaking of an old TV series by Stephen King. So this is It. Pennywise, all that crazy shit. Absolutely loved this movie. Great movie. Went to cinema to see this and the second one. Loved it. A metal song come on a quarter way through this film, and it made me jump up in the cinema. I was going, yes, love this song. So in it, you featured Anthrax Antisocial featured in it. There was a scene earlier on with a bit of a rock fight, and as in rock throwing rocks, not rock fight. And yeah, Anthrax Antisocial, great to hear it in the cinema really loud. It was really cool, big surprise that it was in that movie. Fantastic movie, I'm sure you've seen it, 1 and 2, the new ones. I think they're making a third one. So yeah, It and Anthrax Antisocial, good one. Okay, some old school, looking down for the date, 1994. The dates are probably on the back of these, but it's just so small I won't be able to read it. So okay, from 1994, everybody knows this one. Airheads, Brendan Fraser, Steve Buscemi and Adam Sandler. What was the name of the bands? The Lone Rangers. Yeah, the Lone Rangers. Yeah, good comedy. Band taking over a radio station. I'm sure you know it. Trying to promote a single. So lots of great music in this film. So when I featured this in this, took out for this video even, was Motorhead's Born to Raise Hell. The version in this is Motorhead and Ice-T from Ice-T and from Body Count and that. So yeah, good version of the song. Good song. Lots of good songs in this movie. Good fun if you haven't seen it. I'm saying if you haven't seen it, but I'm sure everybody's seen all these movies. Okay, from 1999. Okay, another good metal or comedy, if you will. Not coming of age movie, but it's 4 young lads trying to get to a Kiss concert. Was it in the 80s or the 70s? It was in the 70s, yeah. Good fun movie. Brilliant soundtrack to this movie. Detroit Rock City. Obviously took the name from the title of the Kiss song. But yeah, lots of great stuff in this. Kiss obviously a feature in it. There's Tin Lizzy in the movie. The track I pulled from this one was Pantera, Catch Scratch Fever. I said that right, the Ted Nugent song. Trying to think why they would have featured Pantera in the 1970s set movie, not just the original. But anyway, good song, good cover by Pantera. Not my favourite band in the world, but I do like that cover version. And once again, I'm showing you a DVD. Yeah, okay, only 3 more to go. Glad to hear. So yeah, if anybody knows of any other ones, just let me know, because I just love talking about movies, obviously, as well as the metal. Okay, another remake from 2007. Rob Zombie done the Halloween, a couple of the Halloweens, first 2 Halloweens, I think. So this is his 2007 version of the John Carpenter classic. Michael Myers, as you know. I don't know how much love this got, but I thought this was a great take on the original classic. Brilliant, great soundtrack, as Rob Zombie's movies are full of. It probably features Don't Fear the Reaper, because I think most of Rob Zombie's films do. The Blue Oyster Cult one even. So the song I picked from this was Rush. Yeah, Tom Sawyer's in this, and what a great song. They're a great Canadian band, absolutely love them. One of my favourite bands. Good movie. If you haven't seen this version of the Halloween, it's very good. It's very gory, mightn't be as tense as the first one, because it's just more in your face, blood and gore. But it's a nice little take on the Halloween story, Michael Myers story. Cool. 2 to go. Okay, from 1994. This was a surprise that this song was in it. I remember hearing this. It was weird. So this is Reality Bites. Winona Ryder, Ethan Hawke, and Ben Stiller. This is a kind of a coming of age movie. I think it might be. Is it set in Seattle? Not sure if it's set in Seattle, but it's around that grunge period time. I think actually some of the guys from Pearl Jam might be in this movie. There was somebody from some of those grunge Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilot guys in this movie. Could be the lead singer of Pearl Jam, Eddie somebody. Anyway, but yeah, so there was kind of grungy, sort of talking heads kind of stuff in this movie. And I don't know where there's Sepultura Rises in this movie. So yeah, great song by Sepultura, and that was it. Reality Bites from 1994. Okay, and then last but not least, a bit more horror comedy. This is from 1987. Wasp, featured in Ghoulies 2. Is it Ghoulies 2 anything? No, the second part of Ghoulies. So more cheesy comedy, little crazy little ghoulie monsters that were summoned, obviously, from hell, eating people at a carnival. Good fun. Short movie, but a bit of fun. But yeah, so Wasp, Scream Until You Like It, featured in this movie. I think it was live in the Raw. Not sure if it was out in nothing else apart from maybe a single or that. But yeah, another good movie. Good one to end the video with, if we can get it close. So Wasp, Scream Until You Like It. That's it, guys. I'm not sure if anybody's going to watch this video. I just did it for myself because I just love talking about movies, and thought it was just a fun idea with all the shit that's going on with all the heavy metal movies and all that. So just showed a few songs that featured in movies. So yeah, let me know if there's any ones that I missed. There's obviously ones that I missed, but just let me know ones that I have missed. There's probably tons more if I did spend a bit more time looking here, but yeah, I thought I had enough pulled out there anyway. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for joining me if you have done. Cheers for everybody who's liking and subscribing to the channel. It's going really good and I'm having a good time, obviously. And have a good Easter Monday, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers.